10 ang arestado sa anti-drug operation ng QCPD.
Apat na hinihinalang drug pusher ang patay matapos nilang makaengkwentro ang mga operatiba ng Norsagaray PNP sa barangay Minuyan, Norsagaray,
Napunto
Bulacan.
ng pulisya ng 4 na mga estudyante at 2 pang lalaking nakapwesto.
Doon na nakita ang nalalagyan na may kilo-kilong shabu.
Umaga sinalakay ng Cavite PNP ang bahay ng umano'y notorious na tulak ng droga.
We have seen our country devastated by drugs. And it has not only affected millions, but a lot of them are no longer viable as human beings.
At this point,
the drug crackdown he's ordered has already been criticised by the international community, but he has instructed the police to press on.
But if the resistance is violent, thereby placing your life in jeopardy, shoot and shoot him dead. Can I be more clearer than that?
And so, in places like Manila's Tondo slums, police are mounting near daily operations like this. Based on a similar campaign Duterte launched during his 2-decade reign as mayor of the southern city of Davao, the place he earned his ruthless reputation. Now he's taking it national.
Today's topic is drug abuse. Drug abuse, also called substance abuse, is an illness that is characterized by a destructive patterned use of illegal or legal drugs or medication. The condition affects the person's brain and behavior, such that they are unable to control the use of the drug, to the point that it interferes with their ability to function. The drug user consumes the substance in amounts or with methods that are harmful to themselves or others. Some of the most commonly used drugs are alcohol, cocaine, opioids, benzodiazepines, cannabis, barbiturates, amphetamine, hallucinogens, inhalants, club drugs, and other substances. There are over 190 million drug users around the world, and the problem keeps increasing at an alarming rate, especially among young adults under the age of 30. Drug abuse can cause long-term damage to the body. Drug addicts who use needles are at a greater risk of having HIV and hepatitis B and C infections. People start to use drugs for so many reasons. Some people start with the experimental use of recreational drugs out of curiosity, to have a good time, or because friends are doing it. Over time, you may need larger doses of the drug to get high, and as drug use increases, it may get extremely difficult to go without the drug. An attempt to stop the drug may cause intense cravings as well as getting physically ill. Causes. Each drug produces different physical effects on the brain. However, repeated use of a drug can alter the way in which the brain functions, including the way the brain feels pleasure. The addicting drug use causes changes in your brain that interferes with the ability to think, control your behavior, and at the same time, send intense impulses to take drugs. It is because of this change in the brain that it is so challenging for an addicted person to stop taking drugs. Factors that may affect the likelihood and speed of developing a substance addiction may include psychological problems, such as depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, as well as personality disorders. Peer pressure, early use of drugs, unstable home environment, poor relationship with parents, inadequate supervision over adolescents' activities, poor achievement in school. Symptoms: a regular urge to use drugs daily or even several times a day. Recurrent substance use that prevents the user from meeting significant daily responsibilities at work, home, or school.
Drug use can result in poor grades, memory loss, and social problems. A lot of us have an idea about what a person dependent on drugs looks like. However, anyone can suffer from this type of addiction. Addiction doesn't depend on income, job, age, race, or color. It is a disease of the brain that can happen to anyone. Drug dependency is when a person consumes alcohol or drugs regularly, despite the fact that it causes issues in their life and relationships with others. Get help if you need it. Encourage your friends to get help too.